Alright, welcome back to our 2020 guide for Divinity Original Sin 2, the Definitive Edition. So we are trying to get over to the Blackpits. Alright, that's going to be this bottom right section of our map right here. Alright, we're right here. So we're going to have Beast start us off here. So we got some magisters over here fighting some Voidwoken. We also have a laggy game for some reason. Alright, so we're going to have Beast start us off over here. Cloak and Dagger get up here so he stays nice and hidden. And then I think we're going to just start us off probably attacking this guy. That was really weird. Beast attacked him and then ran back up here. Huh. You know, probably because I didn't have him unchained. He's trying to run back to the party, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, we are going to have the rest of the party sneak now. They're going to enter combat while sneaking over here. That way we can all get a turn right back to back without any enemies interrupting us. That'll help us either crowd control most of the enemies or just take a couple out. Alright, now, since this Beast for some reason hopped back over here, we'll blitz attack stick with this guy. Doesn't look like it's going to go to anybody else. That's good, but it doesn't position us in backstab range. Yeah, we'll do it anyway. So backstab this guy, we need to move here. I don't know why Beast couldn't go in here. He's a dwarf, he should fit. Alright, so remember our Beast has glass cannon. So when he's taking his turn, we kind of want to end with Chameleon Cloak so that he doesn't get crowd controlled at the beginning of his next turn. Alright, so we're going to hit that Voidwoken there. And we're going to knock him down. And we are going to use Chameleon Cloak, but not until we get the rest of the party over here in combat. So we're going to have them all come up this ladder. And now I don't really care too much about the turn order. You know what? I want Red Prince to go before Pyramus, though. So we're going to have him go ahead and shoot that void over there, that void-touched bear. Alright, so now that we got somebody else in combat, we can have Beast end his turn over here. Alright, so the reason I wanted Red Prince to go first is because Pyramus has another swap, and I want to get all these guys grouped up in one spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Pyramus is going to enter combat by teleporting that big old Voidwoken over there. Alright, we're going to have Red Prince then. Just do a little bit of damage to all of them. He can't get Executioner on any of them, so I don't really care if he gets a kill. Then we're going to have Red Prince hop over there with Tactical Retreat. And now Pyramus can nether swap Red Prince and that Voidwoken. And now they will cause me to lag. And now they will all be grouped up right there. We can take them all down with a few quick big area effects. Alright, now before doing that though, we're going to have Mumbo enter combat. And since we got that one out of the way, we're going to have Mumbo get a little bit closer here. Alright, just check that he can hit them. Oh, they are all in range for that. No, we're just going to have Mumbo immobilize all of them here. Now, you can save the Magisters here, but remember we want some extra experience whenever we can, so I'm just gonna say screw it. I'll attack the Magisters. I don't care. And then let's see. Do we want to use Dazing Bolt or do we want to use Fireball? Well, Dazing Bolt will deal more damage. Fireball though, it's gonna make them burn, so they might end up taking more damage overall that way. Alright, oh, that Magister's calling me an idiot because I hit him. If only he knew. Fireball's also good because then it costs less AP. We can give that extra action point to Mumbo. Alright, since there's a bunch of fire over here, we may as well blow it up with some oil. Alright. So let's see, that Voidwoken's crippled, and it's knocked down, okay. That one's knocked down. This guy's, yeah, so they're not going to be able to attack us a whole lot. Yeah, we'll just, we'll use Mosquito Swarm over here. It's gonna be a little bit less damage, but, I don't want to use ice and put out that fire. Oh! He's a Venom Voidwalk, and he's gonna bleed poison. So making him bleed with Mosquito Swarm actually made a little bit of an explosion go off. That Throw Dust might kill her. Oh, 16 health left. So close. So close. I'm just gonna let her burn out. Alright. Pretty easy combat right there. Beast didn't even need his second turn. And again, that's just an example. You wanna use teleport, nether swap, whatever you got to put people all in one spot. And if you have Torturer, couldn't think of the name of Torturer for a second there. You can just use Worm Tremor and lock him in place. Alright, my game has been really laggy lately, and it actually crashed on me when I was trying to record this earlier. So I'm gonna do a quick save right here. Alright, so somebody recently on the forums, as of when I'm recording this, not necessarily as of the upload date of this video, because I'm like 10 videos behind, but somebody recently on the forums said they couldn't find wood anywhere for recipes. So if you're in Act 2 and for some reason you're short on wood for recipes, I'm not really sure what recipes he needed. He mentioned fire runes, but I don't know why you would craft small fire runes, like just buy them. It's actually more cost efficient to buy them than to find the ingredients. Anyway, if you're short on wood, maybe you need to craft arrow shafts, which are also cheap to buy. I don't know. There's a bunch of wood piles over here. Arrow shaft, log, and that log will turn into like 16 arrow shafts, I think. And you'll get a bunch of wood chips out of that. Let's see. There we go. There's 2 more log piles right over here. Or wood pile, not log pile. I guess they are a pile of logs, though, like appearance-wise. And there's a second log. And we went over this in an earlier video, but in case you're skipping around not watching all my videos, you know, shame on you. Watch them all. They're decently entertaining. If you get a log per log, we had 2 logs, so we got 32, and we already had 3. Yeah, so you get 16 arrow shafts from 2 logs. So yeah, now we got 38 arrow shafts for our custom arrows here. So we can just, you know, get 35 more magic arrows. Anyway, if you need wood for anything else, I don't really know what you're using it for. Just make arrow shafts out of it. Ooh, okay. So quick note, I just had Beast use Source Vampirism, because he only had 2 source points. If you use any kind of source skill around a Magister, they're gonna attack you, like, on the spot. So, unfortunately, that just started up this combat over here for us. Yeah, so that might be an issue. Alright, so since all these other guys are pretty far away from us, I'm going to delay the turn on everybody else and just kind of let them group up on their way to come at me. Alright, so yeah, now these 4 are all right, kind of in one spot. Alright, so can we get Mumbo close enough to hit them all with Worm Tremor? That is the question. Oh, you gotta love that extra range from having the high ground. Okay. So these guys now have been Worm Tremored. They are all entangled. They shouldn't really be a threat at this point. And then we're gonna have Pyramus hop onto that electrified water so he can teleport this guy with only 1 action point. Drop him off over there. And can I hit them all with Superconductor? Not even a little bit. Okay. How about Dazing Bolt? Dazing Bolt, though, will work. We get all 5 of them in there. Oh, that archer is just a little bit too far away. That's alright. Well, that guy's got a lot of magic armor, so we're gonna hit everybody except him. Oh, the archer is too far away for that back axe. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Alright, and then Beastie Boy. We're gonna have him move up a little bit without using any action points because he's got the pawn. There we go. Alright, so even though we started this combat on accident, alright, you know, we didn't get to set our guys up, we still managed to get all these guys grouped up. I mean, this one archer is a little bit separated, but, I mean, they're close enough. So we got all 4 of these guys grouped up. We got Beast over here invisible, alright, they're all entangled. The one I couldn't, actually... No, they all are either entangled or webbed, except for this guy. I don't know how he got out of that. But they're all in one spot. They're not going anywhere, and we're all pretty safe. Like, you don't need to preset your group. It's just usually quicker and easier to do it that way. All right. So with decent tactics, you know, making this combat a piece of cake. Oh, and I love all of those little lines coming off from Superconductor. Especially, oh, this guy's screwed, because he's getting the hit that's aimed at him, and he's getting the hit that's aimed at this guy. He's blocking it. So this one right here, Magister Brute, let's see, he's going to go from 770, oh, to 2, he got like 500-something points of damage. Crazy. Unfortunately, that woke up that guy. That guy was sleeping, so we took our first hit of the encounter. Oh, and then the second hit got blocked by Pyramus's shield. Alright. Alright, and these guys are all in range of Dust Blast. So these guys attacked us because we used Source. Let's see if we can kill a few via Source. So that guy's done. That guy's done. Done. Alright, so it should just be this Magister Inquisitor still alive and the Silent Watcher still alive. Yeah. Oh my god, that's, you love to see that. Okay, okay. And then, yeah, he's blind, entangled, atrophy is on him. Yeah, he's, can we hit, yeah, we can't hit him with that, no. Alright. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's gonna hit himself with Armor of Frost. Well, he's still blind and, yeah, okay, cool. That guy's entangled and blind. He can't see or move. He's not a threat. This guy... Oh, got that Executioner. Which is ironic, because these guys are going to execute them. Alright, so we're just about done here. I don't know if that'll kill or not. No. Beast, however... Beast is going to get this kill. Alright, so even though we started that off kind of choppy... Look at that. I mean, the only people that got hit, Pyramus got shot with 2 arrows, and he blocked one of them. Alright, so same tactics as we were using on Fort Joy. We're going to use them here. Just teleport the enemies into a group, lock them down so they can't move, and then just kill them. And the old Torturer Worm Tremor combo makes locking them down so they can't move a lot easier. Don't need to do any armor damage at all. They're just stuck. Alright, so you're going to start freeing these guys. This family here. I think, yeah, Edonia is the main one you got to free. So there's a sorcerer that can teach us how to use Source, get us an extra Source point if you didn't get it already. His name is Gwydion Rince. He is the student of Hanag, the lizard sorcerer that we saw briefly in the Cloister Woods. Hanag is... not really a nice person. But Gwydion is, as far as I'm aware. So I'm not really sure how he got roped into working with her. But this is Gwydion's family. I believe Edonia is his aunt. That looks like it would be her husband, his uncle then, and then their children or children's spouses, kids-in-law, whatever. Yeah, so they want us to go rescue Gwydion, who is being held hostage by a Magister in the Blackpits. Alright, now over here we've got some more Magisters. This one's just kind of patrolling around. So when they get close enough to teleport, we're just going to drop them over here. Do a little bit of 1-on-4 combat. But with these guys over here, it's more like 1 on 8, which is nice for us. Oh, you can't attack when you're in... Oh, and she's not even, like... She's gonna give us a stern talking to. They're not even gonna... That is strange. Usually with magisters, if you just teleport them once, they start attacking you. But no, not that one. That one, we teleported her, we zapped her with lightning a couple of times. We tried to backlash her with beast. Nothing. She got nerves of steel. Alright, after what felt like an hour of waiting, she walked back into teleport range over here. Hopefully she attacks us this time. There we go. Alright, and you know, that one Magister isn't gonna be any kind of issue to take down. Now, I did use Dust Blast with Mumbo, so I'm gonna drain some source out of that one right there. Lovely. Alright, now, it's kind of a crapshoot over here whether or not these Magisters are gonna be hostile towards you after that. If you look on your map and they're yellow, they should be neutral towards you. Alright, now if they're neutral towards you, and you have a thief on hand, you can go ahead and pickpocket them. They usually have 1 or 2 good things that are worthwhile to steal. Alright, so we got all these Magisters over here, and they all have the wet status, because they were just recently frozen by Mumbo. So they have no magic armor, they're all wet. And I want to use Closed Circuit because it's cool. So, yeah, here we go. Love to see that. And now, if you guys weren't aware, that gives Pyramus 100% air resistance. Which, he's wet, so it goes down a little bit, but whatever. And once you guys are down here, you're going to find this guy, Owen Anchoret. Alright, you're going to talk to him with somebody who has some persuasion. Alright, so you can tell him that the Magisters are dead up there. Tell him they're all dead. He's like, what? That you killed them all? I don't know if I should thank you or fear you. You can tell him whatever you want. I'm going to tell him to fear me. I'm going to block his way out. Alright, and then you can use the soldier tag if you want there. Alright, and I'm just going to take his sword. Technically, his sword is a unique item, but it doesn't really have unique properties to it in the base game. I think there's a mod where it like gives you like extra life drain or necromancy or something, but the base game, it doesn't really have anything. And then you know what? He has no armor, but I'm gonna cut his hand with the blade. See what happens. So the sword does set decaying. Tell me you were curious. Oh man, he just dies. Okay, well you get 11,000 XP for that. Normally I don't kill him there. I just take his sword. And if your character is able to wield it, you will now be wielding that sword. So it is a Black Ring Blade. It is a one-handed sword there, and it's always going to be level 15. So right now, our accuracy with that is not going to be great. Now this says we have 100% accuracy, but I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, you can see it right there. Our gear is giving us 5% accuracy, Hothead is giving us 10% accuracy, and this gives you a point in single-handed, and I guess something else I have gives me a point in single-handed. The belt gives you single-handed. So I'm getting a little bit extra accuracy from that, and that is going to compensate for the too high level weapon penalty. Alright, so even though the weapon is 2 levels higher than me, I'm still getting 100% accuracy on that. Now, I'm not going to keep using this weapon. There's really no point. The +1 Necromancer is fine, I guess, but I don't need it. Alright, and from there, there's one more little wave of magisters over here. Alright, now, depending on what all you've done so far, you might be able to talk your way through this. So if you show him that you've got a seal from Magister Raymond, he'll let you on through. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to have Pyramus here boost up. And then we're going to group them all together so we can kill these guys nice and easy. Alright, and once you get to the main part of the Blackpits over here, you're going to notice White Magister Jonathan over here. It's the one that Gareth let live. Now, I thought Gareth captured him. I don't know if he just escaped. I don't know. It's been a while since I did anything in Gareth and Jonathan's quest line outside of the normal. Not the normal. It's been a while since I've done anything with the Gareth Jonathan questline aside from my regular routine, which is just to get the thievery dagger that we got. Just find Gareth first. Don't worry about interacting with him and Jonathan in that little shed house thing. But if Jonathan is dead at this point, you'll just get a different White Magister up there. I'm pretty sure they have identical stats and everything. So this is Gwydion Rince. This is Hanag's apprentice. This is the guy whose family you just saved earlier in this episode. Now there's a few different ways to go about this encounter. I'm going to show you guys the quick and easy way first. Then I'm going to reload and show you the normal way, which is, you know, it's less quick, it's less easy, but it's more fun and chaotic. And it does get you a little bit more XP. And we'll talk about how it's only just a little bit more XP when we get there. But we're going to do everything with this quest here in the next episode. And before that, before you do anything up there, you might want to come over here. There is a Magister vendor over there that you can talk to. Alright? So you might want to do that first, because if you do the fun, chaotic method up here, I'm pretty sure she is no longer there to be a vendor. Alright? So I will see you guys in the next episode when we save Gwydion Rince.